You get what you deserve. You lie in the bed that you made. Macy Gray and Bette Midler are finding this out firsthand. First up with Macy Gray here. Okay, so Macy Gray says an operation doesn't make you a real woman. Well, yeah, no, fair enough, okay? But these are all very transphobic and misogynistic comments and whatever else you want to throw on top of that, and probably racist in some form or fashion as well. But it's very brave of you to come out and say that just after Pride Month, okay? You would have had just a little bit more standing, at least in my opinion, had you made these statements about a week ago, okay? But again, this is somebody else who has years and years and years of stupid take under their belt, so I'm not holding them up as any example. I'm not saying, oh, you should just welcome them in because they're saying the right things, okay? They're saying that women are women and men are men. I don't care. I don't care. You've continued to stump for that side, so you fucking live with it, stupid. Grammy Award winning singer, songwriter, and actress. Oh my god, she's all of those things. I only know her for just having an annoying fucking voice. I try to say goodbye. That one has been making headlines over the weekend, but for reasons that aren't sitting well with transgender community and its supporters. You could just wait a couple of years and they mostly just die off or kill themselves when visiting the Rupert Murdoch-owned Piers Morgan Uncensored talk show. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to vilify her or anything like that, but Piers Morgan is at best unreliable and at worst a cuck that should just skip back across to the UK. Just saying. Gray spoke to Morgan about her views of trans women who identify themselves as real women. Well, that's just retarded. It is. I'll just fucking come out and say it, and I have before, and I'm going to continue to stand on that. If you want to transition from being a man to a woman, that's totally fine. You're just not a real woman. Your biology is totally fucking different. I don't care if you get new plumbing or anything like that, but your chromosomes are still not going to be that of a man, okay? You are never going to be XY. Try as you fucking might, at least in today's day and age, unless CRISPR technology gets a whole hell of a lot better. You are still, to the letter of the law, a fucking biological, I don't know whatever the fuck you were born on, okay? I forget my own analogy at this point. Just don't fucking hold me to it, okay? We're mixing up all of this dumb shit, okay? When we should be more concerned with literally anything, okay? Because none of this stuff makes any sense. As a result of her commentary, many are accusing Gray of being transphobic. Well, what? Was she saying that we should be throwing them off of roofs like many people in the Middle East? Oh, don't talk about that. Shut up. In a 12-minute, 48-second interview, Gray spoke about trans women competing in cis sports, straight sports, regular sports. Just say regular sports, okay? And it's only men competing in women's sports, let's be fucking honest, and it's normally with hilarious results of their obvious superior physical bodies. No, okay, cool, so her eyes work, all right? She also shared her confusion of pronoun labels, specifically he, she, and they. Yeah, no, exactly. So she's being actually very honest and a pretty good representation of what your general person in society, regardless of sex or race. And it's like everybody thinks this as well. Because you talk about anybody who doesn't just live on the internet. Okay, what do you think about what do you think about that nice woman who used to be in Juno now that she chopped her tits off? And it's like now she wants to be called a he. What? Sorry, what? No, that's weird. What the fuck are you talking about? But no, all of these fucking whacked folks that just think that, no, this is what it's like and this is the new world order. But if you don't cut this off here, okay, like so many people cut off their dicks. Actually, it's not that many. Most of them just want all the virtue signaling points. I'm coming out as non-binary. That's sweet. What are you doing differently? Coming out as non-binary. Okay, cool. The people who actually go whole hog on this stuff, like your Buck Sextons, what's that fucking Bailey J? Oh no, she's still got a dick. The ones who put in the effort to get the surgeries, Blair White, okay, they just want to be the sex that they, get surgery in order to become, okay? They don't want to have all of these goofy fucking make your own pronouns. They believe wholeheartedly that once they achieve the age of consent, okay, once they were legally adults, they made the decision to go down that track, okay, make all the sacrifices necessary in order to fully go through this stuff. They did it all for the express purpose of being the other sex in visual representation. And most of them understand that as well. They're never going to be real women or real men, okay? They're going to be as close as they can get, but they're happy with that, okay? There's like 40% of them who, after a little while, just realize that that's not for them, but we don't talk about them because we want to be inclusive, right? 6 minutes into the interview, Morgan and Gray talked about her views of what a woman is. Oh, it's pretty simple. And how celebrities are too terrified to speak out against controversial topics because of cancel culture and backlash. Whoops, my mistake. No, seriously, it's very valid, but I don't know, man. We talked about this not that long ago, okay? If you want to be, actually, I'll just go ahead and pull it up here, but it's pretty fucking simple, okay? Going back to Gina Carano's meme from earlier this week, I completely agree with you, for right now, until it's you up there on the stake. Just saying, okay? I totally agree, Gray responded. I say this, and everybody's going to hate me, but as a woman, speaking as a woman, a woman's a woman. I'm a woman. That's nice. I don't think you need to be as a woman. Like, I see a box and a set of tits, and as long as there's not a beard there, I'm going to say that's probably a woman. There's probably a good chance of that, okay? Just because you go and change your parts doesn't make you a woman. Sorry, okay? So maybe she's being transphobic because she didn't say, undergo gender-affirming surgery. Oh, get fucked. She added, oh, that's right, you can fuck a tranny and they're all sterile anyways. But whatever, regardless, okay? If you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want. I don't really know about that. If you put in the effort, okay, then we can have a debate. But that doesn't make you a woman just because I call you a her, and just because you got a surgery. Yeah, no, exactly, okay? Like, that's about where I'm at when it comes to that stuff. If you put in the effort in order to become the opposite sex, that's fine. But if you're going to start to make up all of these different, like, what's her name there? Demi Lovato. I'm a they. No, you're a fucking addict, okay? Just get your shit together, stupid bitch. Speaking on how her views on the topic were shaped by her own unique experience growing up as a young woman. What? You're no longer a young woman? Oh, that's right, you're old. She said surgery or finding yourself doesn't change that. Being a little girl is a whole epic book. I don't know. I've talked to some basic bitches, and it's not really that much of an epic book. It's more like a fucking banal pamphlet. And you can't have that just because you want to be a woman. You know, fair enough. She continued saying that, that she doesn't think you should be labeled transphobic just because you don't agree. Oh, but we got Twitter and they disagree. Following the interview that currently stands at 111,000 views, that's really good for Piers Morgan. He's not very popular. Social media began to buzz about Gray's controversial views. How's that controversial? She just wants to recognize reality, and she's at least giving you a little bit of an in there. It all seems to make a fair amount of fair amount of sense. Eventually, I'll get it right. Johnny Sibilly? I don't know who that is, okay? Macy Gray saying transphobic stuff is whack as fuck. Report that, you TERFs. And Piers Morgan's dumbass. If there's one thing worse than the vicious trans activist mob coming for women who defend women, it's virtue signaling men that are fueling this pile-on. Repulsive. Yeah, exactly. That's a good take from Piers Morgan, but, hey, a broken clock is right twice a day. J.K. Rowling, the original, okay? Whack feminist who just came out and is like, no, women are women and men are men. You made Harry Potter, now I don't know, I gotta question my childhood. And it's like, no, you should probably just question that handsy uncle that gave you that complex to begin with. They're stupid. But today feels like a good day to ensure I brought Macy Gray's entire I've bought Macy Gray's entire back catalog. I don't know, is that like one album or two? Anyways, India will, I don't know who these people are, okay? As for Macy, how to kill what's left of your career. Macy Gray replies, truth hurts. Yeah, no, exactly. It's such a banal take. It's like, why does this even need to have a light shine on it? Oh, right. It's because we just have a recently confirmed Ketanji Brown Jackson. She's the newest Supreme Court justice, and she couldn't define what a woman is. So I think it's pretty important to be shining a spotlight on this because, okay, it's not just the radicals anymore. It's not just the far left, okay? This stuff didn't just stay in universities. It's now institutionalized in the Supreme Court, okay? In the Biden administration at fucking large, okay? I don't know how many people. Okay, you got the first 5-star female admiral who's a fucking dude. Okay, all of this shit is there right now. All of those people that graduated from those universities where all of this stupid ideology, that's where it was just gonna stay, right? Now they're all entrenched in society, and this is that fucking degeneracy we're seeing every waking fucking moment, okay? And somebody else who pushes stuff on. I'm not gonna hold this against J.K. Rowling because I don't care about her fucking takes. Most of them just suck, okay? Tell us who next is gay in Harry Potter, okay? Snape was really after Harry Potter's father, after all. I don't know. I'll rewrite more of your history, stupid. You got Bette Midler. Ugh. Bette Midler is the queen of the dumb fucking takes, but she's right in this instance, okay? She's right. Maybe this will be your moment of inflection. But then again, I don't give a fuck. She always says dumb shit, and now it's coming back to bite her. Maybe it's time for her to realize that, oh fuck, maybe my ideas are really fucking shit, and maybe I should be maybe I should pay recompense for my years and years and years and years of stupidity, okay? The lady who just says, using terms like birthing people with her vaginas, might be erasing that whole women's thing. It didn't really much matter that you came up and singing in gay bathhouses. It's when it comes to these activists, it's what have you done for me lately? And Bette Midler hasn't been relevant in my lifetime. But hey, don't worry, Bette. Now you're getting canceled. Shouldn't have called all of us rational, reasonable people a bunch of racists. We'd care a little bit more if you did. Anyways, Bette Midler has angered one of her most loyal fan bases, the alphabet mafia, after she criticized terms like menstruator, ew, and people with vaginas. Yeah, just reducing women, okay? Reducing biological women to just one simple biological function. That's just gross. Like, it's wrong and all that stuff, obviously, but that's just, vile, really. It's like, calling dudes people with penises, right? Because people with vaginas or ejaculators, like, fucking, what's wrong with you? You're sick people. There's like 5 of you in the entire world, right? The alphabet people, right? The actual people, not the allies. I support all of you. Get fucked. No, but the people who have had some sort of these surgeries that are out there. Like, even still, Elliot, Ellen, whatever the fuck you are, Paige, okay? Still wants to be referred to as a man, okay? I think also defers to they, them pronouns, but still wants to be referred to as a man, so yeah. I'm just saying. But whatever. Okay, those terms are erasing women. The Hollywood star appeared to be completely ignorant to the left's embrace of radical transgender ideology under the term woman, or maybe realizing that pandering to that group is just not getting the clicks. Provoking a group that's now it's starting to get maybe a little bit more reasonable to provoke, okay? Because she's not quite given up her leftist card quite yet, okay? She's just cashing in on the one group that just start to seem maybe a little bit too unreasonable. It's kind of like with the Believe All Women movement, right? But you can just take Amber Heard off of that because she's just obviously crazy. When it comes to these more radical extremist elements of the alphabet community that's out there, the people who are just calling for no longer using men and women terms, okay? Because I'm sure you could probably take a look at some of the past writings or opinings that Bette Midler has done when it comes to women, okay, not being spelt with men involved in it, because that was another one of those old feminist causes. But again, that was fine at the time, but now there's a specific group where it's like, they're just all kind of groomers, and they're just trying to get rid of women at large. And now, because a lot of people have joined on, it's like, okay, now there's going to be strength in numbers, and I didn't really have to stick my neck out there. And she probably also thinks that, oh yes, because at the same time, yes, I'm attacking one of those radical groups that's out there, okay, or I'm just saying something that I believe is reasonable. There's going to be some people, okay, and there's probably some fucking tradcons that are out there saying, oh, see, even Bette Midler thinks that this is ridiculous. Those same people that also, swat at that ball of boomer nep that is Bill Maher. Anyways, back to this. Okay, so on Sunday, Bette Midler, who apparently never got the memo, attempted to rally women to her side by condemning terms like birthing people, menstruators, and people with vaginas, saying they rob women of our name. Don't let them erase you. She wrote, every human on earth owes you. And again, gotta get your feminist nonsense in there. And again, yes, women just get spontaneously pregnant, okay? Midler's comments were remarkably similar to those made by New York Times op-ed this weekend with columnist, yes, Pamela Paul. See, no, now it's becoming a little bit more socially acceptable. That's why these people are jumping in. They're not being brave, okay? They still don't have spine. They just see the way that the political winds are shifting and just figure, yeah, we'll just hop in with the cause, because the celebrities en masse just don't have fucking independent thoughts of their own, okay? What was that study? And half of people out there don't have an internal monologue. Case in point, okay. Yes, an op-ed published in the New York Times, and then all of a sudden you start to have all of these conversations about what it means to actually be a woman. Interesting. Paul argued that among leftists, even the word woman has become verboten. Yes, previously a commonly understood term for half of the world's population, a little bit more than half of the world's population now. The word has a specific meaning tied to genetics, biology, history, politics, and culture. No longer in a place widely unwieldy terms like pregnant people, menstruators, and bodies with vaginas. That's... no, I still think menstruators is worse, but bodies with vaginas, man, that's pretty close there, because you could, I don't know, it's like, if you were interviewing, like, a necrophiliac, what are they attracted to, you'd probably get that response. Ugh. Midler's tweet backfired badly on Sunday, after her followers accused her of denigrating transgender people and making anti-trans comments. I swear to God, okay, if there are any right-wing simps that are in there saying, we need to just hold up Bette Midler, because she's making sense, I will make a video on it. Let's be honest. I ain't putting that much thought into this nonsense anyways. The ensuing woke clash came swiftly and without mercy. You got Molly Shaw. Bet you started your career in bathhouses. See, I knew that. You probably had to, I don't know, have a friend tell you or something like that. And we're at the likes of First Prides. Yes, back when it just used to be LGB. Before it got a little bit too activisty with the addition of that T there. Anyways, you should know better than this, the tweet which demonizes trans people for no reason. Again, there's a big difference, right? Because there's different shades of trans people that are out there. We highlighted that fairly extensively previously in the video here as well, okay? Most of them just want to be what they're transitioning into, okay? They don't want to be, pixies or fairies or worms or frogs. They just want to be whatever they weren't born as. And you know what? Hey, if you're if you're an adult, okay, you go do you, okay? I don't care. I don't care about a lot of people. There's like 3 people in the world that actually give a fuck about, and a couple of cute cats. The dog died, so I got nothing really outside of that. But other than that, if everybody else dropped dead, more land for me. Like, I don't care. Oh, you had Dr. Panty Bliss Cabrera with a drag queen in the profile picture. No, don't fall for anti-trans panic fake nonsense. No one is erasing women. I don't really know about that. In a few small healthcare cases where it's appropriate, they are using trans-inclusive language. That's all. Yes, because, you know what, hey, whenever it's an emergency, right, and you need to start rationing off the different escape pods or escape rafts or whatever like that, okay, I'm sure in your world, what you're hoping for is that you're going to be hearing menstruators and children this way and people with penises this way. I'm sure that's exactly what you're hoping for, I don't care about the rest of this stuff. But again, hey, Bet, you reap exactly what you fucking sow. Same with Macy Gray. I don't care about these people. I just think that it's funny that you can never be woke enough. Sucks to suck. You should probably just go back to tweeting about how much you hate Trump. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I should follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.